We're live, baby. You know what it is. This is your boy Don 4, and go ahead, make some noise.
Yo, what up, everybody? This is Big Al. We got some more stories. We got some more lessons for you. We're gonna teach you all how to act.
Please live and learn. Yo, Al, show them the hoodie.
Oh, dude.
Stand up a little bit, just a little bit.
You can't even see it, yo.
Just a little bit.
Right?
That's all I
This
ask.
podcast is SGC approved.
All I ask.
Yo, we're promoting. What you need to do is get SGC approved. I can't even fucking talk right now. Let me do that real quick. Yo, get SGC approved today. You know, if you're not SGC approved, what the fuck you doing?
SGC approved apparel. We have the official website up. You can check us out at
www.savygents.com/shop-1. Got it! Fuck yeah!
Fucker got it memorized and shit.
Yeah,
That's good though.
That's right. We're
I just wanted to give him the basic website.
Yeah,
He's got the /point bitches.
Yeah, that's fucking right. Get on there.
Yeah,
dude.
let's fucking get it, bro.
Yeah,
So
oh yeah, we're good today. I like the energy today.
Dude, you gotta start off strong and fucking run with it. Run with it. I'm gonna go the whole podcast without cracking.
Oh, dude, if he doesn't, alright, we're gonna make a challenge right here.
If I don't crack my voice,
if he doesn't crack his voice this whole podcast, I'll buy him a 6-pack.
woo!
But if he cracks his voice, he owes me a fucking 6-pack.
Dude, that doesn't. Woo! That doesn't count. That's Ric Flair.
Okay.
That's Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah,
Alright, yo, tell him we got some stories, dude. We got some stories, yeah?
Yeah, we got some stories.
Let's SGC this and get this on the road.
Let's get it fucking started.
SGC. You know what it is. Stories in a quarter today. You know why you tune in. We do this. Alright, so today I'm gonna start it off.
Oh, Don's starting today. What you fucking got, dude?
I'm gonna fucking start it off, man. I'm keeping it rolling.
Take a sip of that beer, dude. Get another sip.
I mean, if you ask.
Hey, hey, know what drinkability is? You got sip, you got a swig, and you got a fucking chug.
That's for the clink and drink. That's for the clink and drink.
Yes.
Sip, chug, and what was the last one?
For him. For everybody else, it's sip, swig, chug.
Well, yeah.
So here it is.
You see me beer bong.
Sip.
Shit didn't work too well.
Swig. Chug.
Alright, dude. Well, hey, it's a Michelob. Relax.
Yeah. Whoa!
Relax. This guy's already drunk.
Yeah, fuck. I'm not live air right now.
Dude,
we
don't care. Like, I stopped caring like when I was like 12, honestly.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I wasn't even drinking back then. I just had the, you know what? I don't care, cool kids at the playground. I don't give, you know? They're the cool kids at the playground. They're like, yeah, we don't like them. Like, dude, I don't care.
That explains you kicking out people at 2 a.m. in the morning, huh?
Dude, yeah, honestly.
It all makes sense.
Bro, I've been through some shit, man. Everyone has, but anyways, here's a story for you. I got a story for you. So, check this out. The moral of this story is simply going to be fucking... How can I say this? It's gonna be...
You need some PR?
No, I don't want to be too mean, but it's gonna be like, what you think type deal. You know what I mean?
What you think?
Like,
I'm not even sure where you're going.
Yeah, alright, exactly. It's a rare one. It's how can I say?
Not rare like
no. Low expectations. That was not crack.
Hey, people, was that a crack?
That was not a crack. That was not a crack.
Yo, comment on the YouTube video below. Was that a crack or not?
That was not a crack.
The fucking cracking over
You're
here.
Fucking. That's fucked up. It's called having low expectations. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
So this is what it's go. I was talking with this girl that I actually met in person.
You actually met her in person?
Yeah, I met her in person.
Not like an app. This is not an app story.
Dude, this is not an app. It's not an app. I met her in person and I took her out to Whitlow's, alright? On a date at the rooftop. I got off of work. I drove out there to go hang out with her.
That's not a bad place.
Yeah, you know, just to chill. And I think, and not only that, I think it was a Thursday night on the rooftop too.
Oh, that's before like this.
Exactly. So it was low expectations. We got dinner first at this Mexican spot, which was pretty dope. And this is why I say the moral of my story is to have low expectations. So the dinner was nice, right? I'm over here, I'm charming her, I'm talking, and like everything is going well. We go to Whitlow's at the rooftop. I'm chilling with this girl. I'm thinking the date's going good, so I'm starting to expect a little bit more from, you get me? Like, I'm thinking, okay,
A little bit more. What's more?
Well,
a little
no,
kiss
I
on the
felt
cheek,
like-
a little kiss on the lips?
No, I just felt like, okay, well, she's feeling me. Maybe it's okay for me to go to hold her hand and shit like that, just simple things.
Yeah, okay, what a nice little guy.
But that's, for some women, that's high expectations on the first date. Think about it.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
Well,
it's like
you
if she's
don't know me like that. I don't know her like that.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
she might not be comfortable with me just walking next to her, holding her hand, or putting my hand on her shoulder. Simple thing like that. But I was expecting, like, oh, damn, she's feeling me. Let me see if I can go ahead and just hold her hand, for a little bit, right? She snatched her shit away. Yeah.
I could, like, you put your hand out and then she just goes smack.
No. So I take her hand and we're walking and she does that. She fucking.
Well, not even like a subtle.
Bro, she fucking snatches her hand right away from me.
Like she almost could have hit herself in the face. She went back so fast.
But I'm thinking we were feeling each other, but apparently not that much, right?
Yeah.
But so after dinner we were walking to Whitlow's, and that's when I tried to hold her hand, right?
That's a good place to try to hold the hand.
Exactly, right?
Walk a little bit. Either put the arm around the shoulder. I'm sure if you put the arm on the shoulder, she probably took your arm off.
Dude, if I put my arm around her shoulder, she probably would have fucking took it, tucked it, and dragon rolled my ass. And I'm
fucking ran.
I'm fucking on a fucking crosswalk and shit.
Yeah, it's Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Yeah, dude, but that's what I'm saying. Like, not only that, bro. Like, all right, so let me get back to it. Low expectation. Yeah, I'm not even halfway through the story, bro. So after dinner, the dinner went nice. We're feeling each other. She orders, I order. We have a good, vibe, good drinks. Tab comes, $80, whatever. I pay for it. It's not a crack. Shut up. $80, I pay for the tab. And I do that, if I'm feeling a girl and it's awesome, we're having a good time, whatever the tab is, it doesn't matter to me. You're more my value in that individual at the time that I'm really feeling. It's just more, you feel me? Like, tab comes $80, $100, $120, you just take the hit. Especially if it's the first date. If it's all about good vibes,
Yeah, it's good vibes. She hasn't done anything like
exactly. She hasn't done anything nuts, and she's just ordering. If you're ordering to match the orders, this is the thing too. I want you guys to listen to this. Matching orders is the thing. Like, if you order something, like you order a meal, your date orders a meal, right? It's awkward if you order a meal and your date doesn't. You see what I'm saying? It's awkward if you get another drink, you ask your date, and she's like, no, I'm good. Now you're a fucking alcoholic. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to overdrink.
Exactly. You don't want to order. You don't want to overdrink. You want to match her order. If she has 2 drinks, you have 2 drinks. Simple shit. Go the long way. Because I think there's a rule like 3. It's like unwritten rule like 3 drinks on a first date. So you shouldn't have any more than that because you're leaning towards being an alcoholic, and that's unattractive. And I don't know.
I mean, it just depends on the vibe, bro. Like, sometimes I've ended up in really good places after more than 3 drinks.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, you don't want to black out. You don't want to be that guy who's blacked on the first date. You feel me?
It just depends how your tolerance is, what your head looks like, what your marbles are, coming to the couch.
But I'm telling you, the best thing to do if you're playing it safe.
Conservative guy.
Well, no, I'm just keeping it real. If she orders another drink, you have another one.
Yeah, you're right. Right. If you're not like someone who's been in the game, who's fucking learned the ways, the ins and out of it, and you're still a lot of times you find yourself at a grocery store, you don't know where the fucking fruit is, and you've been there 100 times. If you're one of those fucking guys, then do exactly what Don's telling you to do.
I'm telling you, it'll go a long way. If she orders, you order. If she's eating, you eat. I don't give a fuck if you're hungry, you fucking eat. Because girls, they feel some type of way if they're eating and you're not eating. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm fat. Well, no, she's not. She just...
And it's the first date. Everyone knows the first date is like, it's just like you're sizing each other up. It's always a little awkward, right? But if you're able to get through that awkwardness and you're like, you know what, like, despite that being awkward, I actually fucked with that person's vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the fucking key. You're like, yeah, she was a little bit awkward, but we both know it's awkward because we don't really know each other. We're trying to figure out who the fuck she is and like who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, and you're just like, you know what? Like, we got to that date, and like, you know what? Like, I would not mind being awkward with them again.
No, but I'm gonna let you in on a secret. What I used to do, right? This is yeah, this is not knowing how to act. I would set up a date, right? And I would get there early to make sure I have a buzz before the date. Yeah, I'll do that. 100%.
That's not bad. Like, get the jitters away.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, like, even the first date, if you're never a confident guy, like, you're always gonna have like a little bit of the jitters. You're just like, you're excited. You're just like, oh shit, I want to crush this shit.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about literally, but you just want to crush a date, you know. But
you're you know, you can take that any way you want to take that. Take that any way you want to take that. But before I knew how to act, I'd invite a girl out and say, let's meet here at 7:30. I would show up early, like at 6, and I would start drinking by myself, because I knew when she comes here at 7:30, I'm gonna be like 4 or 5 deep, and then I'll drink with her. It's not a good, it's not a good turnout.
Yeah,
not a good.
By the time she's finished drinking too, you're
I'm like, I'm on like fucking 8, just like, yeah. So what's going on? You know, I'm looking nuts. So yeah, I had to stop doing that, and you gotta match the girl. But anyways, off track. Listen, so. We're going to Woodlow's. I'm crossing the street. She's a beautiful girl. We go upstairs to the rooftop. Now, there's a crowd there, and we're chilling. I do remember how she snatched her hand away from me, and I'm feeling some type of way about it. So, you know what? I'm just like, not a crack. So, you know what? I'm just like, I'm going to play cool. I'm going to play cool, girl. All right, you don't want to hold my hand? Fine. You think you're cool? I'm going to play cool guy. So, this is what I did. I started to ignore her. Yeah, mid-date, I started to ignore her. She was like,
mid-date.
Yeah, she's talking to me. I got
what's the strategy on that one?
I don't know. I just thought, well, if
you should have just fucking dropped the date.
Bro, I
continue on your night.
Dude, I'm thinking, well, if you snatch your hand away from me, I'm cooler than that. That's seriously what I was thinking. I kid you not. So mid-date, yeah, go ahead. I'm keeping it real. Look at the camera. Mid-date, she's talking to me, trying to start conversation. I'm like, yo, hold on, I got a call. I pick up. Well, these are things not to do on a date. First of all, I pick up, I go over there, and I just start talking to like my brother or some shit. You know, like I'm just talking to my brother for a little bit, and I'm just like, yeah, she's probably fiending now. Yeah, I think I got her. Hang up the phone call, come over there, like. She had her body language towards me. I'm like turning my back towards her a little bit. I'm texting, playing like Bejeweled. Awesome. I felt like I needed to act like an asshole because I didn't like the fact she snatched her hand away from me. Honestly.
I mean, yeah, it is a little like fucking like, it is kind of a little bit low. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, not low from her regard. Like, you have every right to snatch your hand away, right? If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, it's cool. But what you're supposed to do as a savvy fucking gent, as we keep promoting, is fucking adapt and recover and survive.
I didn't adapt. I didn't recover. I died on the spot. I just deaded the whole.
You don't even have to dead that. You're just like, okay, let me pull back a little bit. If you're not taking my hand, maybe you'll take something else. We'll take a shot. Maybe we'll take my hand after that. You know.
Let's
go dance. You know.
Honestly, at that time and point, I felt disrespected, and it was in public, and I'm like, okay, well, if that's how you're gonna act.
Saw it, huh?
Of course everybody saw it. We're walking on the crosswalk. There's people behind us and people in front of us.
Oh, so they also...
Yeah, and you know it's Thursday night going to Whitlow, so there's a line there, and I'm like, I can't even fucking get a hand. All right, bet. You're gonna try to embarrass me?
You're standing in line and just quiet.
Well, I was lying and I was in quiet. You know, I knew the bounce. Hey, what's up, man? Gave him. She's like, hey, that's your girl. Like, hey, whatever, bro. But yeah, when I got up there, I started acting some type of way because I just didn't like the way, you know, that took down. But then she's just like, well, I'm going to get a drink. And I'm just like, yeah, cool, get your drink. Get your drink. Yeah, I really felt some type of way. Yeah.
Fucking yeah?
Yeah, get your
fucking
drink.
Yeah, bro.
I definitely felt some type of way about it. So then she gets her drink and I get a different drink and I do this in front of her. I look at the bartender, I'm like, hey, 2 tabs. Yeah.
Oh, you even did that, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, separate. Yeah, I look, hey, separate. Josh, she's not on my tab. I don't know her.
Whoa. So you did it, everybody there.
Dude, it caught me off guard. If you just have a date with an individual and you think everything is vibing, and not only that, you're going to the next spot, a simple handhold is not the worst thing in the book. So I'm just like, if she's gonna act like this, I'm gonna act like that. And long story short, after I started acting like that, she really wasn't feeling me anymore. And at that point, I didn't give a fuck because I'm like, I felt embarrassed and I had a point to prove. ego is not your amigo, but you know, it's fucking learning. It's a learning curve that everybody takes. Long story short, fucking after that happened, I didn't hit her up anymore. I think she hit me up once or twice. I didn't care. I was just like, it hurt me in a way that I was not expecting it to hurt me. And then I also had an ego problem back then.
You might still.
No. If I did, I wouldn't tell this story.
Okay. Fair.
But I understand maybe why she did that. And at the same time, she was a good-looking girl, so I feel like everybody's trying to touch her all the time type deal. And I don't know. So I let it be.
Maybe it was just too soon. Maybe she was feeling you, but like it was too soon. And like that for her, it's just like she just wanted you to sit there and chill back, right? Because like I've had some experiences where like literally a girl would be jumping on me, right? And then like I'm just like, and then she'd jump off, like basically fucking teasing the fuck out of me. Mm-hmm. And like as soon as she jumped off, I just sat there and started chilling. She was like, wait, like the one instance I'm talking about is like she was just like, wait. She was like, oh, you're not pushing? I'm like, no, I'm just chilling.
Dude, exactly.
Good, you know? But it's like just having that poise and composure, you know? It's just like, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, in terms of like moving to the next step, it's like, you can make moves and take initiative, but the bottom line decision is like, really gonna come on back to the girl. You know
all right.
Like, really to make the next move.
You make a good fucking point. Let me go ahead, wrap this up, and give you your time on the mic. So, like I said, beginning of the story, moral of the story is low expectation. You take a girl out on a date, she doesn't owe you anything. She doesn't owe you a fucking handhold. She doesn't owe you a kiss.
I like this.
She doesn't even fucking owe you a hug.
Yeah.
She owes you absolutely fucking nothing. If you show up, you be a gentleman, you learn how to act. And that's the truth. And that's the make or break of, are you going to get like this girl to be involved with you? That's the make or break. She owes you nothing. Show up. Be a gentleman.
Yeah, that's the point. That's
honestly,
the point. I like that.
I keep it real. That's a true fucking story. He's never heard it. I don't tell people that, but it's a learning curve. Like, everybody's got to learn some way, somehow. And even the little things matter. It really does. But that's enough about me. Big Al's got a story too, so let's go ahead. Give him his time on the mic.
I mean, this kind of works out perfectly because there's a lot of themes going on in Don's story that are kind of occurring in my story.
That's right? Good. I want you guys to know something. We do not tell each other our stories before we start filming. So these are all live reactions. You're welcome.
100%. And some of the stories I haven't heard from Don, and some of the stories I have right now, like he hasn't heard from me, right? So this one is interesting because there's two lessons from it. So number one is just fucking like even in Don's story, don't drink too much. Like
please
don't drink too much.
That's like number one. Don't fucking match her. And number two, you want to get fucked up, fuck it.
And then number two is just like kind of watch your eyes a little bit. Watch your
shit, yeah, definitely, dude. Watch where you watch.
Watch your fucking eyes.
Watch where you look.
All right, so here we go. So before I even get to the story, I'm gonna give some context about the girl I met. Not even knocking her away. We met on Bumble or whatever. So there was a couple signs here before we got on a date. You can kind of place the blame after the story's over. I'll let you decide kind of who is more at fault here. But so before the date, I'm talking to this girl. Like she's looking attractive. I'm looking through her Bumble photos. We're talking, getting her number, etc. And then she's sending me like these pictures, right, of her just like from her top up, just obviously showing a lot of cleavage and stuff. And I'm like, I'm playing it cool. I'm just like, yo, very nice. And like, I'm just like, very simple comments, like basically bro rat, you know, not really, but just basic shit, not like overhyping it or not being like too Yu-Gi-Oh with it. And she keeps like telling me like, she's like, yo, those pictures are old, like I might be a little bit bigger. And I'm just like, and in mind, like when you tell a guy, like, it's like obviously like you look at a girl, like looks do play a part into it, but it looks obviously aren't everything. Personality and stuff adds to it, and it's kind of a combination of both.
So she starts off with saying how those pictures are old.
She starts with like, so you're like in your mind, you're like thinking, you're just like,
how old are these pictures?
How old are these pictures? It's fucked up, but like that's kind of where your mind naturally goes.
People fucking go through changes.
But it was like I wasn't even like, I mean like to be real, and it's like you might not believe me or not, I don't give a fuck, but it's like, to me, it was more about just the fact that it's like, why like is she just like throwing all these insecurities on me? Like as in like right before the date, literally like there was no comment about any of this shit until like literally before the date. I was like, is she just nervous? And like in my mind, I'm just like, she's probably overhyping it. So I get there and I see her, we meet up or whatever, and like She looks like her pictures. Like she's not even like I couldn't even like really notice the difference from that. Like she looked like her pictures.
She sounds like she's insecure. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what really was like the I guess like bigger the flag to me because I said I looked at her pictures, I saw the snaps, and like I checked the angles out. You know, I calculated the arithmetic or whatever. And
it's got the master analyst when it comes to the girls. Do what you gotta do, man.
And I'm not hating on you if you're like if you're a curvy girl. I was looking for the words to say it.
Curvy.
If you're curvy, I'm not hating on you if you're curvy.
A little bit too much.
I got a type. Like I'm not really into like super curvy. So like that's what my main concern was. It wasn't like oh is she fat or fuck or not? You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking like that. I was like it's like for me it's just like I don't like super curvy girl. That's just not what I'm into.
I guess
you know? Like I'm a tall like fucking skinny guy. That's like bro like it's I feel like it's just overwhelming.
Every male has they have their fucking type. Like every dude is programmed different. I've seen some dudes who like how do you like that, but that's what they like. You feel me? But it's not my place to judge. Honestly, it's really not.
No, it's not. So going to the story. All right, so that's like the context of it. I mean, like I said, like she looks like her pictures. She looked pretty good. We're going through the date. Date's progressing like pretty well, and like it started getting towards the end of it or whatever. And she's basically like she's setting up so I can come back to her house and basically do some drugs and shit.
So she offers you. This is the first date, right?
Yeah.
Were you matching her drinks?
Oh, we're matching drinks.
Okay, cool. You know how to act. I respect you.
But the key is I didn't fucking eat though.
You didn't eat.
I didn't eat.
That is a dating. Do not. That's a dating.
I didn't fucking eat. So
did you expect to have food when you went?
No. I was really like fucking like. I don't know. Like,
I came there to get.
I was running late as fuck. I was running late as fuck.
You're running late.
And I was just like, we're just having some drinks. I wasn't like sure like how long it was gonna go. Like, we got some bread and shit, like a little bit of stuff, but like nothing. And she was like, oh, I don't want to eat, and like kind of back to your matching room. I was
matching it, right?
I was like, yo, if you're not gonna eat, I'm not gonna.
Exactly. See?
And I was like, fuck.
That's fucking important.
Yeah.
So.
But she's like lining up, so basically she's just like, yo, let's get one more shot, and then let's head out.
One more shot, let's head out.
Where the vibe is decent or whatever, like, just cool, like, maybe like a little bit, like, she's a little bit insecure, like, that's fine, or whatever, but like, I don't know, like, it was a decent vibe, but we get to the point where, like, we're asking for shots, and...
How many drinks did you have before you asked for shots?
It was we probably had about like 3 drinks, so it was like a decent amount.
3
and mixed drinks. What
mixed? Oh, so you guys weren't even drinking beers. You're drinking.
No, I'm drinking like Jack and Coke, getting like cocktails.
God
and shit.
Damn, this is definitely a pregame, right?
Yeah, we're like, and I look to my right, like I'm pretty like fucking like I don't have any food in me, and like I'm buzzing a little bit, but not too fucked up.
You're buzzing, cousin. Yeah, you're definitely buzzing.
And then I see these 2 individuals walking down, like 2 females. And like, I'm just like looking at them, and I'm like, it looks like a mom and daughter. And in my head, it's like, obviously, if you're looking at this from a third party, you're he's checking out those girls. In my mind, I'm like, wait. I was just so baffled and so confused. I was like, wait, is that a mom and a daughter, or is that a friend? I couldn't fucking tell. Like they looked so similar. I was just like, wait, is that the mom and a daughter? Like it was just like. I was on cook guy analysis mode, basically.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
I'm like, I don't have any food in me, and I'm just fucking staring.
Staring.
It was probably like 5 to 10 seconds.
5 to 10 seconds.
And then she
Where's your date located?
She's right in front of me.
She's
behind her shoulder. Behind her shoulder.
Oh my gosh! So she sees your eyes leave her and go over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're staring, and you're not saying anything. Is she talking to you while you're doing this? Or?
She's talking a little bit,
bro.
And I'm like, and here's the worst part about this one. And it's like, so she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I'm like,
"Are you fucking?"
And then
serious?
I snap my eyes back, and I'm like, "Oh shit."
That's how she wanted to engage that conversation.
She's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I was like, "I don't know what are you talking about."
Did she look back and see what the fuck you're even looking at?
Oh, she did look back.
She did, and she sees 2 girls coming down the stairs.
2 girls coming down the stairs, like a mom and a daughter.
A mom and a daughter, and you're just staring.
Yeah.
Tongue out?
No tongue out.
Okay.
So she just comes back and whips her head back. She's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Were you even listening to anything I was talking about?" And I was like, "Yeah," I was listening. And like, she was just like, "Were you staring over there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, I don't know what the fuck. I was like overly honest and like, I was just like, I don't know. It was just like.
It was like you're thinking it's not a trick question, or is it like were you staying?
I was like, yeah, and like I was like, I didn't really know how to explain it, like, cause she was going from like, I just on a chill vibe, and she was going to like 100, and she was like, she was getting like fucking red in the face and shit, and like she was just like, are you fucking serious?
So she catches you staring,
like,
and then the insecurities come out, is what I'm hearing.
And she brings it up to like a fucking 100 level. Like, I was just on this level, and she's fucking up here, and I was just like, I didn't know. My mind was just like the gear. Like I sent Don this gear video, and that's what's going on in my head. Like just gears churning. And I was like, what the fuck? And basically, like the shot comes, and she fucking like she's dips out. Like she takes a shot, and she's like dips out, and she's like she sits there for like a second. I call her. I'm like, yo, like you good? She's like, you fucking serious? Don't fucking call me again or whatever. You don't do that on a fucking date.
Damn.
Whatever. And I was just like, bro, it was probably literally about 5 to 10 seconds. I was staring over there, and like I said, I was like very tired and like just looking over. I wasn't like necessarily like, yo, like, oh, the mom and daughter are bad. I was just like, I was like, what the fuck's going on right here? You know?
You had no food in you. You got a little bit drunk on your date, and your eyes started to wander, which women hate. Women hate when they're on a date and your eyes wander because they're supposed to be the main attention. They're supposed to be the main, like whatever you're doing. If you're on a date, you gotta make sure you're focusing on the girl you're with. Even if you glance, it can't be too. You can't.
I mean, obviously I'm aware of that.
Yeah,
I'm aware of that, but like it's just like that was a lesson I learned. So she runs out, the waiter comes down, and it's just like, she okay? And I was like, yeah. I was just basically at that point, she's like, yeah, she's a
fuck it.
Yeah,
fuck it, dude.
And I was like, yo, I'm not even gonna hit her up. And like, but the thing that was fucking ugly on her part was like, I sent her up just to see if she was okay or whatever. And she was like, she don't want to text me again. I've had people like take me on fucking cruises and all this other shit. I'm just like, and then she just started dropping shit. She's like, you're not shit, blah, blah. I was like, bro, like, if that turned you off, like, that's fine. But the way you fucking reacted was so fucking ugly. And, like, it just kind of ridged, like, who you are as an individual. Like, I get, like, being, like, a little insecure. But just, like, going like that, making a scene in fucking public when it's just, like, I looked over for 5 to 10 seconds. I was a little fucking tired guy. I stared a little bit longer than I should have stared. I probably shouldn't have stared at all, yes. I was like, basically, I took a glance, and then my head just stopped because I was just like fucking tired and drunk. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
And then she blew up all that shit, and he had like the fucking everyone in the restaurant looking at that shit, ugly.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
And I just dead of that shit. It was like she was ready to take me home and like we were gonna do fucking like drugs and shit.
Anything?
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
It was fucking nuts.
Dude, it is what it is. Here, let's take a break, and we'll be back for the quote of the day.
Yeah, let's do that. Here we are. Back from our quick little break.
Yep. And we're back, baby. Listen up. I would love to thank all of you for watching the podcast. I hope you find it very informative. We're just going to give you a quick little recap on the morals of the stories that we're telling today, and we're going to leave you with the quote of the day. You want to go ahead and take it off with that one?
Yeah, so quick little recap of the story I just told you. Basically, I think the biggest thing for me on that date was just fucking don't drink too much. Like, especially if you didn't eat. Because it's like, it got me in a position of staring when I didn't even intend to fucking stare. You know what I mean? I didn't even realize I was fucking staring.
You're a good guy.
I was just like, sitting there, I was like, oh. And it's like, bro, like.
You sure your tongue wasn't out?
Tongue was not out.
I respect it.
Well, it wasn't there yet, bro.
Yeah, I respect it.
It was just basically like, I'm sitting there. And like I had too much to drink at that point, wasn't eating. I'm just like I looked over and I was like I forgot to look back. It's like I forgot to fucking look back.
The man looked over and got stuck.
My eyes weren't even wondered. They're fixed at like the same fucking focal point. Like I looked at it like there's a place in Georgetown walking at this like the mom and daughter walking down the stairs. I was just like,
dude, I think I know what you're talking about. That's a funny thing.
Sequoias,
yeah, the stairs.
Yeah, shorter. Like that's why like, I was like so baffled by why she was so mad because it's just like in my head I was just like, bro, I just had a lot to drink and I forgot to look back. You know what I mean? Honestly,
in my opinion, I feel like you're dealing with an insecure individual and she probably wasn't the right person for you anyways, honestly.
100%. There's no especially how she blew up and reacted, you know what I mean? Like
so unnecessary.
That was like number one, making a scene at the restaurant. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not feeling a guy that turns you off or whatever, just take the check and just go.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not feeling tonight anymore. I'm gonna go home. It's like fine.
That's very gentleman. And you paid for the bill?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like
no respect.
And then like I follow up with her to make sure she's okay, and then she's fucking just talking nasty shit to me, you know?
Yeah, she's doing a lot. She's probably definitely one of those girls who.
But she really thought I was like just looking over and like checking out. I'm like, bro, like, dude, I looked over and I forgot to look back, dude.
You know what? It's a shame that you actually never got to explain that to her, but
because I didn't have a chance. She went to 0 to 100. It's like you came in like you're thinking in your head like you're sort of in shock because you're like, how the fuck did we get here? 0 to 100. You know?
Like me and Alex over here, yeah, we might get hyped up, but on the real, if you chill with us, we're actually pretty calm dudes. Like you feel me? We do dumb shit on fucking Instagram, but like. We don't really get mad, you know. Like we're pretty fucking chill. So like that energy of 0 to 100, it's probably not.
Like, very mad. Like,
yeah,
it's like for something so minimal. It's like I get like if that like turned you off, like just don't respond to my text after the date. Do like a normal person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Let it just leave it be. Just leave it be.
Like, but the fact that she felt the fucking need.
She wanted to come prove a point to make sure you knew exactly what you were losing or what you were missing out on.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which is that's ugly, and you're right. You don't have to do that. I don't understand why women and men do that. They want to make a point of when they feel so strong about something. Well, this is why. You're fucking losing. Like, come on, that's a lot of insecurity coming out right there. So
like that's what I was highlighting about the point of her just talking about the whole pictures and stuff. That's the context point of that, which is saying like all the red flags were on a wall, but the red ones on a wall.
So to me, your story is actually very informative. You have an individual who probably gained some weight, but she was like the hot girl in high school that everybody wanted, and she still had that mentality, and then she gained some weight during COVID or something like that.
Nothing significant that I would be able to tell, unless I knew her.
Exactly, nothing significant that you'd be able to tell, but she knows how good she can look, and that insecurity fucking is still there with her, so she was just like, you know what, I'm gonna start, you know, and she wanted you to. She had the mentality, but she just wanted you to know what you were missing because you fucked up apparently in her mind and looked and you stared at a mom and daughter walking down the stairs, which to most people wasn't a big deal, but to an individual who's used to getting all the attention all the time, at her prime,
and like she's thinking now that she's lost a little bit of her, prime.
Exactly. She believed that she's not in the best shape that she could possibly be in. You looking away from her was probably a big offense in her book.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why she blew up. I could have been a psychologist, by the way. I'm fucking with you. I'm just giving it as it comes. Like, you know, I'm just giving out my opinions, but. I have a good moral to his story now. I'm going to, go ahead and wrap up the moral of my story once again, and then we'll give you guys the quote of the day. Be ready with the quote of the day over there. Just letting you know. I know it's an Instagram thing, but we share sometimes on the Instagram, and then we give it to the YouTube, but, you know, what the fans really want. My quote of my story was, you just got to have low expectations. Honestly, when you go out on a date with a girl you're meeting for the first time or whatever, expect nothing. Expect absolutely nothing. There's nothing worse than a guy going out way too eager, ready for long hugs, ass grabbing, kisses, all of that shit. Expect absolutely nothing. Play it chill. If the girl likes you enough, she'll come to you, and whatever you want, she'll give it to you. Honestly.
And then aside of that, on top of that, it's like, we'll set you apart, you know, because it's like...
Too many horny guys.
Too many horny guys, like, trying to be fucking too
fucking horny, handsy, calling girls this and that. You know, that's not part of the game, well, at least to me. You show up, you're nice, you're a gentleman, the whole way through. Even wait for her lift to come. You ever think about that, huh?
Oh, that's another story.
You know what I'm saying? Not for this time, but I'm just saying, the little things matter. I got a girl, she fucking snatched her hand away from me. It's not a crack. She snatched her hand away from me.
But there was already a crack, so
I'm not worried about it. She snatched her hand away from me, I got offended. Maybe I was expecting too much. You feel me? Now I'm dealing with myself, talking about who does she think she is? Who do I think I am? You know,
you gotta check yourself.
Yeah, it's backwards. You gotta flip it sometimes. It's not you should just be happy enough that the girl agreed to meet you out and give you a chance. That right there, that's acceptable to me. I don't have to expect you. You took time out of your day to hang out with me, who, you know, was a stranger type. Well, you gotta meet new people as a stranger. So it's like, for women, that could be scary, and I understand it. So it's like, okay, well, you just gotta play the gentleman role the whole way through, and eventually, if she's really feeling you. Eventually, if she's really feeling you, I'm sorry, there's a cat down here. But eventually, if she's feeling you,
that's a crazy one.
And that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But go ahead and wrap it up with the quote of the day.
Oh yeah. So today's like theme is like it's just all lessons, straight lessons. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, for me, it was just like the biggest thing is like, yeah, well, she was insecure and she reacted a different way. It was just, for me, it's just like, dude, don't drink that point to get to that situation, you know, where like you're gonna have someone blow up on you. It's like mitigate that, you know?
Yeah, mitigate it, honestly.
Just be like, don't be drinking so much where you turn your head and you're like, oh, there's a mom and daughter, and then you're just like, I'm fucking drunk. And then you fucking,
bro, my guy was heavy-headed on a date. He said, what?
And then like I wasn't even thinking that. And then like I started thinking about shit beyond the mom and daughter. I just started thinking about shit I had to do later on.
He's like, damn, I got my dry cleaning to pick up.
Yeah, bro, it's like, and she's like, yo, and she looks back, bro, nuts.
Yeah, and she looks back and she probably got jealous, and that's exactly what happened, dude. She got jealous on the spot, instantaneously. And who is she gonna take that anger out on? You.
Yeah.
The guy not paying any attention to her, taking time out of her day to be with your dumbass. Not that you're a dumbass, but like, we all slip. It's all good.
Alright, anyways.
It's all good.
Moving on from Don's degrading comments.
No, it's not a slip. She overreacted. Let's make that. Let's make that clear. She overreacted. My guy didn't slip. He was heavy-headed and just took a look.
I mean, that's what you can say the slip is, but the reaction wasn't.
Yeah. The reaction
wasn't warranted.
It wasn't. The crime didn't fit the punishment.
Yeah. There it is.
The crime did not fit the punishment. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the quote of the day. All right. So I posted this on our story today. Today is 12/17. I had to look at the date real quick because I forgot. But so here it is. It's pretty straightforward. If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand against you, defeat them. Right?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a kind of like it's a little deep, like little guy.
I like it.
Yeah,
no,
and it has a picture of a wolf on it. You can't see from there, obviously, but you click on her story, you'll see a wolf.
Yeah, click on the story. Click on the story, you see the wolf. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. That's a good one.
It's like the wolf pack mentality. You know what I mean? It's like everyone behind you is like, yo, I'm in front because I'm fucking protecting you. If you're like right on my side, it's like because you're protecting women, you're protecting the group.
Yeah, dude,
we're working together.
Yeah.
You know, if you're fucking in front of me, like bro, like, or like fucking, let's read the quote again. If they stand against you, basically, yeah. So you're in front of me. You're in front of me. So you're in front of
the
me.
enemy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take you out. Like head choke, karate chop, little Captain Insano.
Let's go back to the karate chopping, baby.
Yeah, WWE F5. Fucking
F5. Hey, we made that into a thing. Dude, I get exactly where the quote is coming from. It's nice. It's you can relate to that. Fucking, yeah. If you stand beside me, we can hunt together type deal. You know, we're wolf pack. We stay hungry. You're beside me. I make sure you eat. You make sure I eat. Your kill's my kill type deal, right? Wolf pack mentality. If there's somebody in front of us, we attack them together. If they're attacking us, we attack them together type deal. I get that.
See, if you're in front of me, like, you have a choice, bro. Like you can get on my side.
That was a 7 out of 10 burp.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Like you have a choice.
You
right?
can do better.
Like you can become part of the pack, right? And like work together and work on my side, right?
Exactly.
Or like you can get behind me, but like basically, if you're gonna stand right there and fucking not move to my side, working together. I'm not saying just get the fuck out of the way. I'm saying working together.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna go hop behind me, like basically. I got your back because I know what you got, your potential, whatever. Exactly. You know? Then you're gonna fucking get removed as an obstacle, dude. And that's it. You're getting taken out, dude.
No, I'm gonna... Should we do I have enough time to go for this?
I mean, like, this podcast is gonna be, like, a good amount of time. It's fine.
It is.
It's okay. Like, because we reset everything. We reset.
Yeah, we did. We're good. So we can go for another hour.
However the fuck we want to go.
But we're not gonna go. I'm gonna keep this one short. But like, I like that quote because, like, let's say even the leader of the pack, right? Check this out. This is something not too many guys actually implement. But let's say if the leader in the pack, right, runs into trouble, right, and there could be somebody else beside him who steps up. You see what I'm saying?
Or even behind.
Exactly.
Behind fucking
beside even, but that's the thing. But if you guys are working as a unit, that's the main goal is teamwork. Let's say the leader of the wolf pack runs into trouble, and someone behind him or beside him steps up, and the leader takes his role on where they're supposed to be, not a permanent switch, but like a temporary switch to make sure that the mission gets done. You guys you're fucking dangerous. I don't care what anyone says. Like, in reality, too many dudes don't do that. Everyone wants to be alpha. You don't have to be alpha all the time. It's not, you don't have to.
Unless you're me, like sometimes I like to take a break, but like.
Right, you can, but like sometimes like, if you're dealing with a group of dudes, you can work better. There could be an alpha.
No, 100%. I'm just saying, it's like you can have people on your level. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's a misconception with the alpha. It's like alpha think like, oh, I'm just me. I'm fucking like I'm the man. Nobody else is on my fucking level.
Exactly.
But the reality is like people can be on your level. And if there's someone you see that's on a different level than you, talk to them, ask about how they fucking got there.
Dude, that's not only that, like, just keeping it real. You could be an alpha and meet another alpha, and instead of hating, work together, you're fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Now you got two alphas in a fucking wolf pack. Like, what? Are you crazy? Like, what? You're fucking dangerous.
Yeah, it's 2020. Get up two fucking alphas.
Dude, it's 2020, and if you're going around and you got two alphas in your fucking crew, and you're like, ah, damn, if this guy over here, most of the time he's got the plans or he's got the moves, but well, hold on, this guy, he's gonna chill tonight. We're gonna follow this guy or whatever. But if you're a beta male and you're looking and you're just watching who to follow.
The look around crew.
Yeah.
Look around fucking
the look
crew.
around crew.
We gotta give a story about that next podcast.
One day we'll do it. But if you're a beta and you're looking to see who to follow, you can fucking learn from these individuals and become an alpha yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's the real one. Like if you are beta, like learn from the alphas. Be like, wow, this is what they're doing. That's working. Okay, that guy tried that didn't work. You can almost become a better alpha by being an observant beta. You see? Now that's some crazy shit. You see, I don't even want to go into all that. I don't think you guys are ready for it, but like the level of actual logic we come from is fucking deep. You might think we're coming on here just to talk shit. Yeah, a little bit, but we're gonna give you some good morals. We're gonna give you some good stories, and you can enjoy the show. Other than that, I think that's about it for what for the SGC live podcast. And you know what it is. Your host Don 4 and
Big Al,
my guy. Go ahead and give them what they all wait to hear at the end of the fucking skit. Let them know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is skit?
Cut it!
And that, my friend, is SGC approved.